Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Devin Sweazy with Sotheby's Realty, and today's quick video is on how you prepare your home for new listing photography. Because yes, this is a thing. Once you've signed that new listing agreement, as a homeowner, there's a sense of relief to having made that decision, but also a feeling of excitement or urgency to see your house go live on the market. And if I'm your realtor, we've likely already completed a walkthrough for me to give you your to-do list. So what are some of the things that I recommend to my customers before we get the photographer in there? I cannot stress to you enough to start the declutter process early. Use this as an opportunity to start the heave-ho. Purchase boxes and Tupperware bins and start packing the items that are clutter and not used regularly. Sometimes you have to pack up real life that just looks ugly. Listen, I know our homes are not always model home ready, but the truth is, life isn't always really pretty. But when you're selling, think how this effort could impact the money in your pocket. We live in a world where impression matters. Real life also means we look the other way on things that seem to be an inconvenience to deal with, like replacing burnt out light bulbs. It seems minor, guys, but it matters. Not only does the photographer need all the light they can get, you also don't want any distractions in pictures. It simply just looks so much better. Window treatments, they should all be in alignment. Think aesthetic, clean lines. Drapes should be staged in clean pleats. Kitchen counters, let's remove clutter. Consider staging with food items and using bowls you already have. For example, lemons and limes, bakery items, even fruit bowls. It makes the home feel warm and real without any of the busyness of stuff. Let's talk about bedrooms. We'll start with removing all the personal items from dresser tops. You guys, just look at this transition. Listen, I know we have to actually live our lives. It's not practical to think everything is always cleaned off and put away. But when it comes to getting ready for photography, it does take a little preparation so there's no visual distractions in the pictures. On that theme, let's talk about closets. Organize them so they present better. Look at this as displaying your space. When they are crammed full of stuff, it doesn't give the impression of ample storage space. Bathrooms. This one I can be very particular about. It goes without saying, close those toilet lids. No, I'm serious, guys. This seems like a no-brainer, but goodness, I have seen some things. Our counter should be clear of everything but decorative items. No face wash, toothbrushes, products. Get rid of it all. The interior of showers should be removed of all items as well. I know you're probably thinking, but where do I hide it all? Medium-sized Tupperware bins make this so easy. Load it all up and hide it under the sink. But for the bigger bathroom items, for example, in a master suite, use that water closet. Guys, seriously, nobody needs to photograph the toilet. No thanks, I'm just gonna hide all that big bulky stuff in there. And if you've got little kids, I get it. Real life, all their stuff, we are not magazine spread worthy. I've got 2 out of my 3 kiddos that are collectors. They just like stuff. But again, this is where I go back to when I refer to pre-packing. Sometimes it's time to get things packed up early because all that stuff is ugly. Stuffed animals, character blankets, art projects. I tuck as much of that away in closets as possible. In terms of bedding, you're gonna wanna use decorative pillows and very clean, simple bedding. Think the less prints, the better. I have always been taught to depersonalize the house. You want someone to walk in and feel like they can live there. And this is one that I'm semi in agreement with, because Marco Island is a very transient city. Many of our properties are second homes, vacation properties, even rentals. And there's just a different feel when you walk into a house that feels like a home versus one being used as a rental. My philosophy is to minimize the personalization, but do not remove it entirely. Sometimes showing that the home is full of love transfers emotions also. When we're talking about the exterior, this is going to require a little more planning. And curb appeal matters. As a matter of fact, this might be virtually the most important aspect of photography, because this is the first picture everyone sees of your property. In our market, that's actually an MLS requirement. Plant some flowers, perhaps consider remulching your beds. Tell your realtor what day the landscape crew comes so that they can ideally schedule pictures for a day or 2 after. A successful sale takes a little bit of legwork to be prepared and ready and put your best foot forward. But real estate values are often some of our biggest investments. It seems like a no-brainer to put effort into capturing every dollar we can. I hope these tips are helpful because I believe who you work with matters. I give attention to even the smallest of details. I'm Devin Sweazy with Sotheby's Realty in Marco Island, Florida. If you're considering selling your home, please call me, 239-919-7400.